With our region's rising seniors population, there is an ever-increasing demand on services. Today on the lunch counter, we assess our current seniors care system and discuss ideas to meet the needs of the aging population.
For me, isolation is a really big one because we're already at the numbers that are predicted that we will get across the province. So we are already about probably over 30% by now of seniors population, and the more that increases, the more we need to have opportunities to decrease that isolation risk. And we have seniors that are isolated for many different reasons. They have no way to get out. Maybe they are isolated because of mobility issues. Like you said, Mac, maybe it's the transportation thing, but whatever it is, the longer they are isolated, the harder it is to break that cycle. And we need to have opportunities for them to be part of the community in different ways, whether it's attending city council meeting because they have something they want to put forward, or it's getting a ride down or having the strength to come out and go to the seniors carpet bowling. But it's really important that we provide those opportunities for inclusion in the community so that isolation doesn't become a big issue.
What we hear is one of the biggest issues is our transit in our community is just not, it's very difficult for seniors to get around to utilize it. But also one of the other issues is the Drive Able program for seniors that are, they're struggling because, once they turn 80, they say, okay, you have to go and get your license rechecked. And we talk to seniors who say, if I'm not safe to drive, I don't want to drive. Fair enough. But there are those people who are safe to drive and they lose their license because it's a cognitive test. And that's been an issue across the province, but we've had meetings here in Castlegar and in the area, and it's definitely an issue here too. And it's difficult in rural BC.
The number of beds and rooms that are available for extended care and the variety of extended care that is available within Castlegar. We don't like to see our senior citizens leaving the area just because there isn't a bed available. Some of the facilities do have empty beds that are sitting there unfunded, which really upsets me, but that long wait list to get in is a concern.
It's interesting because we've asked for the numbers on the wait list and we get told all the time there isn't a wait list. So, somebody would like to clarify that, but none of us can. But we know there's wait lists. We know that people are waiting, and we know there's issues with beds in the region. And we know that there's seniors that wait in acute care, waiting to get into a long-term care bed. And what we're also seeing is people in assisted living who should only have, that you're there, you get, might have one issue that you need help with, and they start needing help with more and more issues in their lives. And the assisted living facility, it's not set up to deal with that, but there's nowhere for them to go. There's not another bed for them to go into residential care. So there's issues of the transition from, being at home to ending up in acute care or assisted living and then to residential care. And it's a concern in this area. And you're right, there are some beds that are not funded, so they're private beds. And we challenged the ministry. We said, why wouldn't you fund those beds as opposed to having somebody in acute care? Like I was saying, the cost of acute care, $1,500 a day as opposed to $200 in a long-term care facility, and a facility that's set up for seniors. So in this area, it's a worry, and it's a worry across the province.